Dodgeball, our inaugural episode here. We are going to be diving into some USA Dodgeball in preparation for Nationals coming up at the end of the month this month. We've got a killer game today. We've got Anarchy versus Local.
It was Anarchy was 3rd seed and Local was 14th seed. But Local had a pretty great crew, actually taking a look at the names on that list. Like these are all people who I've seen play who are all really good. So I'm actually surprised they're actually 14th seed.
Yeah, and they were running the whole day without any subs.
It looks like it, yeah. They only have 6, whereas Anarchy had, it looks like 9 people on their roster. So, and Anarchy's roster was pretty stacked as well. I know they're not playing with their normal crew, but all people who've been really running the show lately. And so, you know, this is a really great matchup.
And a matchup that we're likely to see again at USA Nationals coming up at the end of the month here. I'm probably going to see some of these players over at the Cloth Open in Canada as well. I know a lot of them very proficient cloth players. We've seen Anarchy actually travel quite a bit internationally lately for those tournaments. So
Yeah, they have been.
I wonder if maybe the doubling down on cloth has impacted the foam game. I don't know.
Maybe because, to be honest with you, Will on his own, he loves cloth. I know for a fact he does love cloth. Brandon's also really talented when it comes to cloth. Armando, he loves foam. Like, I've seen him whip it, at Worlds before. So, maybe all the cloth, maybe that tripped him up with foam. Who knows?
So let's jump into some of these highlights here. We see Brandon Kelly on the wrong side of a 1v5. He is super high up on this court, looking for a grab, can't quite bring it in. And that is going to put 14th seed Local up ahead. Yikes. Let's take a look at how we got here, Doc. Right off the bat, we have an unfortunate start for Anarchy here. They are playing with 4 bodies on the court for a split second, and then Gatlin to the rescue manages to make it onto the court just before the buzzer. That's going to bring Anarchy up to 5 players on the court. They are down 1 because of an injury sustained to Lisa Fox earlier in the weekend on Saturday.
Interesting way to start this matchup. It's not like them to lose people right off the rush like that.
And then just to add insult to injury, we see Gatlin with a line out across the center. Oh my god, what a rough start for Anarchy.
Up, looks like Will just got out.
Kara Monroe with an excellent setup there. Oh, what happened there?
See, oh, she caught it in her leg.
Straight shot, a leg catch. So off the ball and into the legs, and then just sort of like nonchalantly drops it.
Gotta love that. Gotta love that nonchalant drop. One in, one right back out.
And Abby Lee taking herself off for what looks like a finger block. And that's going to bring us pretty much back to where we started. Brandon Kelly getting tagged out by 5 local athletes.
And he did not survive at all on that. I mean,
decisively taken out.
Yeah. I mean, you got 2 coming right at him, so no luck there.
What's your play here? If you're down a 1v5, he's coming really high up on that line and looking for like really dependent on the catching ability there.
I mean, I typically would try and go for a catch, but he's usually got a really good cannon. So, like I see he was trying to throw and like get someone out. He just wasn't quick on that turn back around to like try and get that corner response or that counter on that side.
And speaking of players who ride the line, let's check out Bo Tillman in the second set. He has been a priority target for Anarchy this whole point, and for good reason. Watch him just shut down this 1v3 like it's nothing.
3v1, that's a tough position to be in. But look, Bo's going straight for the throws. He's whipping those.
He knows exactly who he's playing against and where the challenging throws are going to come from, so doesn't have that fear coming up to the line.
Yeah.
And now it just comes down to aim.
Got him right there.
So diving into the second set a little bit, these are looking like pretty even rushes. Abby with another catch. Wow.
2 games in a row. It's great. And now you see why she's on the roster for Anarchy.
Yeah, Anarchy big on stacking their talent with catching girls. Bo again, super aggressive counter, like off the neck almost.
Like jumps into his own teammate.
And just an unfortunate moment here coming up for Anarchy. You see Bo Tillman warn a teammate, Joanna Munoz, that she is a little bit close to that line. You can see she barely takes a step onto it. Blasts Brandon Kelly. Does get called off by a line ref, but unfortunately Kelly doesn't see the court again. Ouch.
Bo and team getting put 3v2 here. Wait, it's 1v1. Where did the other players go? My goodness, that escalated quickly. Yeah, that was good. I would never expect, I mean, obviously looking at this roster, you would expect it to put up a good fight with Anarchy, but like being 14th seed, like how tough was their bracket? Like how tough was their group play? In round robin, that's what I'm wondering, that they're 14th
No
seed.
doubt. Let's see what happens on this toss here. Anarchy first to the balls, but that activation not playing out in their favor.
But it looks like they have 4 balls.
Just tags Monroe out on the
Man.
feet.
I was watching Brandon pump faking on the corner there. Oh, good counter there. Looked like he got him. Yep. He was ready for that counter.
Is it Jonathan Gatlin we've got over here on the right side for Anarchy? The Anarchy player's doing a really good job of getting right under these balls.
Yeah, they're doing really good also keeping the pressure on when they're going up to the line.
And Local's not happy.
Yeah,
with
something
that
happened
ball.
there with the ball.
Ooh! Nearly taking out the camera.
I was like, whoa, there was that. There goes the ball. Looks like they're letting the ladies sit back and they're throwing their arms there. Like you mentioned earlier, they like the women who can catch. Look, both of them are ready to catch. Brandon with that great push-up, like keeping that pressure on. You got to be careful when Brandon's running corner there. He's good at that. 4v2, they're gonna talk, try and game plan.
Both of them come in.
Yeah. Oh,
right up to that line. Gatlin with heavy pressure, heavy pump fakes.
He ran up to that line. He didn't wait a second. Once that ball was released, he was up there.
Anarchy clawing their way back in this third point. They're really fighting
for it. Oh, good block.
Looked like Gatlin was going to push through that block, decided, nah, we're going to wait for Fred.
Smart play to do double team on that. So that puts them 2-1. Looks like they're ready for the toss back. Oh, look at that. Got him right on the toss back. I saw that coming. He had that like, I'm going to get him right now. Giancarlo's great at the toss back like that.
Let's see that again.
He's there. He's already ready to go. Look at that dodge. Wow. Giancarlo out.
And it looks like we got a tag there. That's Bo Tillman coming up to the line. Misses the block.
Oh, got him right back out.
So Monroe comes in here, tries to guard her teammate, doesn't come over quite far enough. What's your opinion on trenching?
It depends on the player. Like, I'll do that for players if I know, like, hey, they're the stronger player, I'll take the sacrifice. But if I know the player behind me is going to be fine, sometimes that player jumping in can kind of like mess with your ability to try and make the play. Man. Like he was looking to the side.
Yeah, looking to the shagger.
He was looking to the shagger. He wasn't paying attention. Eyes forward, guys. Always eyes forward. He's probably kicking himself on that one.
Yeah, Kara's got really excellent clutch abilities. Has been known to close some of these points or, catch a teammate back in. Almost gets hair over the line. Doesn't quite touch the ground. And I don't even think we could show you this whole next sequence because it's just 4 minutes, literally 4 minutes of Kara Monroe doing what Kara Monroe does, and she seals it with a catch. That's going to bring Console back in, and he wraps it up for local.
Taking the lead there, 14th seed, pounding the door on the 3rd seed. That's pretty impressive.
If you're Anarchy, what do you think you have to be doing in this moment?
I mean, Anarchy got to keep your cool, keep your collective, keep on your game, and not get like too in your head, knowing that there's still time.
I expect that Anarchy is going to be definitely dictating the pace or attempting to dictate the pace going into these next points. But Gatlin takes a shot off Tillman. Tillman blocks it. Went off the shagger.
Ah, okay. Nice counter on the bow. Almost like even exchange there. They got bow and Brandon got out as well.
It's not Kelly's lockup that takes this counter. It's actually looks like Emily Fishman taking that counter.
Yeah. Right, good placement, right in the shoulder. He tried to catch it, but he just couldn't catch it.
They've got Monroe taking the shot.
Armando looked like he got Giancarlo on the counter there.
So this is going to put local on the wrong side of a 3 versus 4. Anarchy needs this point realistically if they want to claw it back. Monroe with the throw. And I think it's like Gatlin with a tag.
Armando almost reached for that one. You saw he wanted to go for it. He hesitated. I'm glad he pulled back. If you watch, he like almost he wants to reach for that, and then he's like, no. Like last minute, no, not gonna reach for that. Well, Armando rushing up there to get her.
Anarchy so patient. They need to close this point and listen for the buzzer. There it is. Armando with a clutch hit, buzzer beater throw. That's going to give them the opportunity to tie this up in no block.
Yep, 3-2. It's a must-win for them.
Tillman with a throw, a little bit into no man's land. We're not going to hold it against him. He's been pretty accurate today. Wow. Okay. How many fumbles do we have? 1, 2, 3. We'll say 3 or 4.
Will's notorious for dropping to his knees like that and making that fumble catch.
An amazing catch. And then if you blink, you'll miss it.
Rooney gets him.
Rooney with the catch drops his ball and then simultaneously, brings in that next ball. Oh, with a nice shot. Shaking his head. I don't think so.
Oh, Bo with a catch.
Classic USA.
Lots of catches this game.
Couple shots fired. Nothing's really connecting here. Gonna be local coming up to the line with 4 balls.
And it's weird that Anarchy gave up such ball control.
They're big spenders.
Yeah.
3 balls released and no casualties? Is that what just happened? 1 casualty. O seems to be a priority target for these Anarchy girls.
There.
2 balls spent.
5v4.
Stays alive.
Oh, they finally got him. 3v3. Oh, got Giancarlo on the corner.
So this is what happens when you underestimate the girls across the court from you.
Yep.
Is they will take advantage. Anarchy has every opportunity to close this point, tag out Fishman, and it's down to Monroe again. Yeah, Monroe tags out Abby Lee. I think in this scenario, she's playing it smart. You have to know where the arms are on the court, right? So if you can take those out first. That second shot does hit Monroe. It does. She's not sure if it bounces,
Yeah.
but that goes straight into the
Uh,
guts. Refs are going to talk about it. We are calling it a hit. Looks like the right call. So now we are going to be looking at overtime, 3 minutes OT, regular game. And then at the end of 3 minutes, we would have a second no blocking, which is rare. A rare occurrence, but a possible occurrence. USA Dodgeball did adopt more of the WDBF style rules this year, so there's definitely been some changes. Players are adjusting. The burden being one of the more noticeable changes this year. Oh, line. Yep, she's
someone out? Wait, how did she get out? I didn't.
never comes off the line. Okay. Oh, that is unfortunate.
I was wondering, she never got on the court, or?
Yeah,
Oh man,
linesman coming over and saying, hey,
what a rough way to get out.
that is unfortunate. And Tillman right through the block onto Gatlin. Wow.
Yeah, good. Is that a catch right there? There we go. Bring someone back in. Armando should have pushed up and said he just did that quick release.
Well, he's been taking a lot of these backline throws, and I think, his lockup finally just had enough of that. Little switcheroo.
Gonna talk it out.
I had a feeling they were going to go for Tillman. Was that a
They're
catch?
going for
And another throw at Bo. He almost gets that catch, just drops
Yep,
it.
saw that. And then he immediately takes the ball and throws it at Brandon. Like, literally catch throw.
Yeah. There's definitely some interest gathering for this game here. And they've got to be coming up to time here, too.
There wasn't that crowd there to the left-hand side earlier. Oh, wow.
And we are going to see a second no block.
What a rough way to go into no blocking.
On pre-counter. Anarchy down to 1. Looks for the catch. And just like that, local. Let's see, taking out the 3rd seed Anarchy. Well, I think both of these teams are going to be making an appearance at USA Nationals. Do you have if you're a betting man, who's your money on?
I mean, listen, I've seen Anarchy. I am a betting man. I've seen Anarchy play numerous times. I would probably put my money on Anarchy most of the time, but local has some good fresh talent. Bo's really been stepping up his game every time he steps on the court. So I'd probably still put my money on Anarchy, but Bo's an underdog. I wouldn't underestimate him now.
All right, well, there you have it. We'll see if they come back with a vengeance here in a couple weeks at USA Nationals in New Orleans. Do you want to shamelessly plug yourself or anything that you're working on?
If you follow me on Selku Sports on Instagram, I've been running shows. I do 3-minute shows on Instagram. I also have a YouTube. I'm going to try and do longer forms, kind of like what we're doing today. Just trying to build out the communities for other sports, not just dodgeball. Obviously, I show a lot of love towards dodgeball. Um, but there's so many niche communities and niche sports that they don't get the love from these bigger companies. So, why not spread the love and get them some airtime?
Ah, fantastic. Well, yeah, thanks for making time out of your busy schedule with your family for some dodgeball stuff. And yeah, we'll be seeing you at USA Nationals.